Welcome back into the Trackside for episode number 2. Motorsports heading to some iconic venues this weekend. Got Formula 1 heading to Silverstone. NASCAR is bringing Chicagoland back from the dead. I believe they've raced there since 2019. INDY Car's back. They're going to tackle the technical challenge in Mid-Ohio. Let's unpack everything you guys need to know before that green flag drops this weekend. Not too much going on the sim side of things this week. Just one special event for iRacing. They got the Firecracker 400 running at the Daytona International Speedway. They're using the 1987 NASCAR Cup. Kind of like a throwback series, old school Daytona pack racing. To be honest with you, if you're missing the old stock car days, unrestricted Daytona racing, probably one of the coolest events on the iRacing calendar. If you want to hit up some special events, I'd check it out. Alright, kicking it off to the NASCAR side of things this week. NASCAR's heading to Chicagoland Speedway. Bringing it back. I don't think they've raced there since 2019. 1.5 mile tri-oval, banking 18 degrees in the corners, 11 degrees on the front stretch. This race replaces the Chicago street course. NASCAR maintaining its Independence Day weekend presence in the Midwest with this one. With them not racing here since 2019, nobody really knows who's going to unload the best setup here. Most teams are probably going to have little to no recent data, putting extra weight emphasis on tire wear, long run balance, track position. Know when I was running practice laps on there in Chicagoland, I wasn't doing too well. I was definitely murdering the tires there, as you can see with some of these laps. And as we're moving into Chicagoland, NASCAR's really getting into the playoff push here. Every point's going to start to matter. Probably going to see some aggressive strategy calls going on in the pits. And drivers to look for this week: Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, William Byron. While NASCAR returns to the fan favorite oval Chicagoland, Formula 1 takes center stage this weekend at the legendary circuit of Silverstone. The 18-corner, 3.6-mile track, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar, hosted the very first F1 World Championship back in 1950. NASCAR crowds expected this weekend. Silverstone with over 500,000 fans attending the event. Obviously, they're going to be cheering on the British drivers there, rooting for one of them to win. And of course, it is a sprint race weekend. Got Hamilton getting the pole for that one with Antonelli right on his heels. Verstappen sealing P3, so if it's anything like last week's race, I definitely think there's going to be some fireworks going off there. Be an interesting race, I think. Once the checkered flag falls at Silverstone, we're going to stay on the road course theme, head stateside to Mid-Ohio, where INDY Car's championship battle continues. Mid-Ohio sports car course, 2.2 mile, 13 turn track. Very narrow, technical, where passing opportunities are limited, making strategy extremely important. Mid-Ohio is kind of one of those races where strategy kind of completely flipped the running order. Usually becomes like a 2-stop versus 3-stop. Undercuts, cautions, as always, are going to play a huge role. As also, weather can be unpredictable. Totally alter the race. Not sure what they're looking at yet this week. Heading into the Mid-Ohio race, you got Alex Palou, the top of the leaderboard for the championship standings. David Malukas right behind him, as well as Kyle Kirkwood. Drivers to watch for this weekend, as always, Alex Palou, David Malukas, Kyle Kirkwood, Christian Lundegaard, Pato Ward. Bonus storyline for the IndyCar section here. Scott Dixon's farewell at Mid-Ohio. It's going to be his last race as a driver for Chip Ganassi Racing. Made the announcement he's going to leave the team after this season. He has a record 7 wins at Mid-Ohio. It's going to make it probably a very emotional weekend for him. Alex Palou still controls the championship, but with Mid-Ohio's technical layout and several strong road course racers breathing down his neck, this weekend could either cement his title charge or reopen the fight heading into the second half of the season. Alright guys, in the schedule for this weekend, we got the sprint race kicking it off at 7 a.m. All times are going to be Eastern here as always. Saturday, Grand Prix on Sunday at 10 a.m. IndyCar's up next. 12:52 green flag is going to drop. I'd say probably 1 o'clock Eastern. Mid-Ohio NASCAR's the last one, Chicagoland, 6 p.m. Eastern. So kicking it off, men, set those alarm. It's all kicking off early at Silverstone, at Ohio for lunch, and then capping it off Chicagoland. It's going to be full racing from breakfast all the way through dinner. If you're celebrating Independence Day, be safe out there, enjoy it. If you're not, enjoy this race-filled weekend. Catch you guys for the next one.